I have always been the woman of my dreams from the book Salt. Hello, my love. Welcome back for another video. I wanted to talk today about being the girl of your dreams first. Like, I know a lot of us women, we romanticize. Like, we read the books, we watch the rom-coms, and we're like, oh my God, I'm so in love. All those beautiful things that we love to do. But I'm challenging you to be the girl of your dreams first. Like, really think about falling in love with you first before you try to fall in love with anybody else. I know me, I struggled for so many years, decades, really just accepting myself, like, physically, mentally, my weird quirks, just the things I do, like the way I giggle or laugh, like my fake laughs, my goofiness, just all these things. And I was so stuck on trying to be like the people on the internet or what you saw in the books or in the movies. And I think finally, just in the last few months, I've came to this conclusion, this reality, this knowing now of that I'm enough. Like, I'm enough. It's enough for me to love myself. It's enough for me to spend time with myself, to put things, I'm trying to think of the word, to put the right things into my body, like the right foods, the right media, content, just taking care of myself is enough. And I know that when I'm on this pace, this journey of doing this, that I will attract the right people, the right places, opportunities, and the right love, into my life. And I think if we just start to be the love of our life first, I think it would be so much more easier to just focus on us. And like I said, this video may not be for every single person, but especially for those who've been afraid of being seen, those who tend to romanticize love versus romanticizing their own life, their own relationship with themselves. I just wanted to share some things that I started doing, some things I've done in the past and I stopped, some things are just new things I've done. But one thing I would say is, like, when you're eating, for instance, a lot of us, when we eat, we don't like to eat cute, eat cute. I think if you take the time to take out your fine china, if you have it, or your good glass, or drink your sparkling water out of your wine glass or your champagne flute, or drink your juice from a pretty crystal glass, take out the fine china if you have it, or if you live in a household who has it. Like, you are you are the special occasion. You are that girl. And I think if we could start seeing things that way, like, I am the special occasion. I can go use this fine china or these gold. Some people have gold, silverware, silverware, true silver, true gold. Use that stuff. Because one, time is not promised. We are not going to be here for forever. And we only have a certain amount of special occasions in our lifetime. And why not you being that special occasion? And then two, it just makes you feel good. Like, I feel when I eat from nice plates, cute, pretty things, especially as a woman, it makes me feel good. Almost choked over here. And as a woman, we like feeling good. Like, we like to be able to feel clean, feel beautiful, feel loved, feel the beauty. So try doing that. Another thing I started doing is getting dressed up. Shout out to Alexis Smith, Alexis on all socials. But it's something I learned with doing her course. Like, really, it's just like getting dressed up for no reason. Like, get dressed up every day. You are the reason. So I started doing that 6 out of 7 days a week. I'll get dressed. I'll do my hair, even if I'm going nowhere. Like, it makes me feel good when I'm writing and I look good to me. I started doing my nails again. I started, taking care of my skin. I started, like I said, doing my hair. I always actually did my toes for some reason. Like, that's one thing it's not acceptable for me, okay? I always get my toes done, and I always like to have my hair at least retied, looking decent, But I wouldn't get dressed. I would be wearing sweats, looking like a bum. But now I try to get dressed as much as physically possible. Another thing I started doing, which I recommend you start doing, is playing more. Whatever the playing is for you. That could be going on walks. That could be playing physical games with friends, video games. That could be board games, car games. Maybe it's even the casino. I don't know. Like, swimming, partying. I'm not really a partier, but say you like to go dancing, or you like going to concerts or operas, skating, I think I said puzzles already, but just like whatever that thing is for you that makes you feel happy, dancing, take a dance class, but start playing more. And I think that helps you to start finding, because if you just start doing things, even if it's things that you haven't done before, or maybe you haven't done since you were a child, it starts to make you fall in love with life. Like, you know, it's not just work, come home, clean, and the kids. It's like, oh, I go to work, I have something fun I do, or I have a hobby, scrapbooking. You could start a YouTube channel, like it might be fun to you, you know, photography, ceramics, you know, just trying to think of different things, but do something playful. And I feel like, for me, it really helps. Like I started swimming as fitness, but I love swimming in general. It's like play for me most days, going in there and just swimming in the pool. I also like doing puzzles. I like coloring while I'm listening to like an audiobook. I love going to the movies. I love going to beaches. I don't live near a beach, but I love going to the beach. I like to swing on swings. So find that thing, that play, and I swear to you, it's gonna light your life up. Like you're gonna start feeling so good, like so turned on about life. Just like, oh, it's beautiful. Another thing you could do is you could start working on your physical, like your physical and your internal. So this looks like, you know, like I said, getting dressed. It could be doing your makeup, a good skincare routine, a good sleep routine, eating clean, you know, cleaner than you have been. You could just start small. It doesn't have to be like dramatic. You could just start small, doing like adding protein, adding good carbs, healthy fats into your diet. Maybe you have to add a few supplements. This could be drinking better water, you know, like I said. And when you're eating, romanticize the eating process. I'm actually gonna make a video about that, like how now that I started to eat, romanticize my eating, romanticize my palate, I guess. Eating is more like fun and exciting for me. I've always loved eating, but it's like it's like a ritual I kind of do when I'm eating. This could also look like just what you're saying to yourself, like speaking things. And you know, I talk about this all the time on this channel, but how you're speaking and thinking. I'm also sorry, guys, if you could hear the birds. I have like all the windows open here right now, but all the windows are open to get fresh air. But literally speaking life into yourself, like say things like, I am beautiful, I'm worthy, I am blessed, you know, I feel radiant, I feel healthy, I feel, you know, beautiful. Just whatever those words are that you feel like you need. Like it's okay to be seen, I'm safe, I'm loved. And speaking and being so patient with yourself, that has really helped me, and I know that it will help you in your journey of falling in love with yourself. Because when you start speaking these things, you start to believe them. And I want you to speak them with like authority, with belief, with truth. Like, I am beautiful, I have beautiful skin, I glow, you know, I have a big heart, you know, whatever those things are, but speak it like you mean it. Don't speak it and just be like, oh, I'm loved, I'm safe, I'm loved. No, I'm safe, I'm loved, I feel so good. I hit my mic, I'm sorry, but I feel so good in my body every single day. Life is just awesome. I'm so turned on about life. I'm so excited about life. Whatever those things, and use those words that just get you going, like get you super pumped, super excited about whatever that thing is that you're speaking of. And I'm telling you, like those little tweaks, things just start to happen. I can't explain to you in the last month of my life how I've just been, since I made that video about how I was down and depressed, how things have switched for me. Money, opportunities, ideas, new friendships and connections. Just, it's so much. I can't even list it all, but I'm just telling you that I know the me from a month and a half ago, or a month ago when I made that video, and then the me now is totally different. So I know the me now, and then the me that I'm going to be by December, you know, 6 months, like the end of the year, 6 months from the date I made that video, I'm gonna be totally different. And that excites me. It doesn't scare me anymore. It excites me because I'm just taking it day by day and falling in love with the process, falling in love with myself, journaling, and really getting deep within my thoughts and speaking and thinking things that I need to, you know, think on, or what's the word? Ponder, like, and really dive deep into. So check out journaling, you know, try maybe documenting your life. You could also get like a habit type tracker and track like how you're doing, how your mood is. You could look at my video, like made this video about how powerful your period is. Like literally it's so incredible to be a woman. And I think for so long I've just hated myself. I hated being a girl, that I just it wreaked havoc on everything around me. And now that I'm just falling in love with myself, falling in love with who I am, like I said earlier, the quirks and all the weirdness, I know so many great things are going to continue to happen, even in the midst of the bad. And that's like, if I could say anything about this, is just fall in love with the process. Everything that you have went through, relationship wise, the hate that you've believed about yourself, or that you've shown to yourself and others, all of that was for a reason. Because really, you don't have to think of it that way. You could say it was all bad, poor me, why me? But why not take those things that you went through and use it now in this moment and say, okay, maybe the reason I had this situation with this ex, or I feel this way, is because of this thing. How can I tweak this thing and be more fulfilled in life? Or how could I avoid getting to the relationship with the next person? Because those things that we experience, those lessons, like the relationships, are just lessons in the end, right? They might break our hearts, but it teaches us something if we choose to learn from it. And sometimes we don't. And so take the time this week going forward and say to yourself, and think about what I'm saying to you. How can I romanticize my life? How could I fall in love with myself? How could I be so turned on about life that I'm just attracting all the things that I need to attract, and I'm being the person I need to be? Because honestly, we're so blessed. Like, women, we're dope. And it's crazy coming out of my mouth, because I did not believe this for so long. All I saw was the negative sides of being a woman. But we are dope. We have a superpower. Like, being a woman is a superpower. And I'm so incredibly grateful to be one. We're women. Like, we are dope. Like, what else could I say? Amazing. Awesome. Another part of being in love, the love of your life, of falling in love with yourself, is taking yourself on dates, buying yourself flowers. Like, you can go to dinner. I don't know if you're someone who's afraid of eating alone, but going to dinner by yourself, taking yourself like on a nice fancy dinner, it feels really good. Like, if you don't just do it at home, but it feels really good to do that, and get dressed up for yourself and take photos of yourself on this date, or before you go, or maybe record a YouTube video, whatever that thing is. But it's fun. You could even just order an Uber or Lyft instead of driving yourself. You can go to, if you're a drinker, go to a bar that's like more upscale, or maybe more people your age hang around there, more chill, like maybe at a hotel lobby. Or if you, like, I live in Las Vegas, so Las Vegas, they have a lot of nice bars in, the casinos in different areas, but you can go there and read a book, or there's a lot of things you could do, with the dates. But just getting out of your comfort zone and doing that thing, it's kind of just putting it out there, like, hey, I like going on dates. I go on dates, and you're doing it for yourself. So why wouldn't others do it for you? But I like the whole idea of, like I said, ordering an Uber or Lyft, or even a taxi, or like a black car. Maybe you get a black car when you do your Uber and Lyft order, because it makes you feel good. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I've been in Ubers and Lyfts where people actually opened my door, but I think it was just the person doing it, but you never know. Like, we could do something like that. It feels nice. Maybe your date is you go drive your dream car, or you rent your dream car and you drive around in it and you go do things. Go on solo trips. That's another thing. If you're scared to do that, then maybe ask one of your friends to go with you, and maybe you do an Airbnb where you have different rooms. But solo trips are awesome. Like, I love solo trips, and it gives you a chance to get to know yourself and explore without any other people's like opinions being put on you. Like, cruises are a good way, because they have cruise meetups. You could travel to places like, there's plenty of places to travel to. I don't want to give a list, because I don't want to take away wherever you want to travel to. But go somewhere, even a staycay. If you're like afraid of traveling alone, go on a staycay. Just go locally wherever you live and go stay in a hotel with a nice bath, and give yourself a really cute, pampering type of bath with, the different oils, with the candles, or the fake candles, with the bubbles, all the beautifulness. And you can get your favorite cocktail or mocktail. Maybe you put on a show on your iPad or tablet, or you listen to your music or a book, but just get real relaxed and just feel it. Oh, I'm telling you, I love baths. Magnesium baths for the win. Put my magnesium flakes, and girl, can't tell me anything. Have nice oils and lotions for yourself when you get out, and just really pamper yourself. Another thing you could do, if you have the budget for it, go to a spa or save up to go to a spa. And I'm telling you, spas are where it is, especially if you are a woman. You need to relax, honey. Go to a spa or just go get a massage. Do a staycay that has a spa, or vice versa, and just relax. I know it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but literally when you start doing these things for yourself, you start attracting it. Go start buying yourself flowers. Start buying yourself flowers. Start writing yourself love notes if that's what you want. Start demanding, like not demanding, but like putting it out there. Like when you go places, I want somebody to open my door. Like, you know, I want somebody to open my door. Like I want somebody to open my door. And I'm telling you, people will start opening the door for you. Like everywhere. Men and women will start opening doors for you. It's crazy. This happened to me when I first discovered this, like that this really works, was many years ago. I started to say to myself, I always find good parking. I always say that. And I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 times, I find good parking. It's crazy. Like, it's a belief I have and it's true now. So start putting yourself out there. Date you, love on you, fall in love with you, get to know you. Because there's things about you probably don't even know, and there's things that you might have hidden from the world because you felt, you know, whatever way about whatever things. So I just encourage you to get to know you on a better level, a deeper level, and love yourself unconditionally. If you demand that love, or if you want that love from someone else, I know that you do first need to look for that within yourself. I feel like that's the key. And when you're loving yourself and, like I said, just so turned on by being you, just so in love with being you, people see it. I can't tell you how many times in the last month I've gotten complimented from especially men. I've had a couple women, but men, like, wow, you're glowing. Wow, you have such a great personality. Wow, you know, like you just seem like you're so, whatever the compliments are. And I feel like those compliments, they're 20 times more valuable to me than, hey, you're so beautiful. Not saying they didn't say that, but just like they're speaking of my aura, like my energy, what I'm giving off. And I think that is such a beautiful compliment. And I'm not saying that's going to happen for everyone. I'm just saying that the more you do it, you will have signs and evidence that it's working, that you are changing, because you will start to attract more things to you that are in alignment with who you are becoming. So just love on yourself 1000% every single day. Even if you can't do 1000%, just 1% more every day, girl, like you'll be fine. Like just keep loving on you. Just love on you. Do things that feel good for you. That's so important as a woman. Feeling good. If it does not feel good, don't do it. If the relationship isn't feeling right, maybe it might be time to leave. You have to do your due diligence and figure that out. I'm not your therapist or your dating coach. I'm just saying, do things that actually feel good to you. Get to know yourself, because the better you know yourself, the more your intuition, the Holy Spirit, things will lead you, because you know yourself. Like some people, they don't even know themselves well enough to even follow an intuition. Like they think it's their intuition, but really it's like whatever their inner thought process saying, yeah, he's the right guy. But really your intuition is so dim because you stopped listening to it. You ignored it for like decades, so that your intuition is like, girl, he's not the one, don't do it. It's like yelling at you, but you can't even hear it because you've been not friends, not even cousins, not even distant relatives. You've been like estranged people. Like you have no idea who this intuition is. You're not even listening. You don't hear. And you want to get back into alignment with that, because your intuition, girl, it saved me so many times. You want to get back into that space, that connection with yourself. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. With all my love, Lana.